guess that's true.
Or with enough alcohol, you just might think it was sterile and not know any different.
That
Sterile
seems
enough.
That's
accurate.
probably
Yeah.
where I was at. Let's be
Yeehaw!
honest.
Sterile enough.
Oh, everyone's turned down.
I'm sterile.
Oh.
Wow, that took a dark turn there very quickly.
Weird flex.
It's all
but
good.
okay.
It's for riding the horses. And
Yeah,
I do it again.
my boyfriend sent me I guess he saw it first, the clip of that you put up there of on Instagram of Lawrence introducing his character. And
Sparkalonius
he
not
ate,
being
he
able
ate
to
a
fight
boy.
children. Yeah, that was the most recent clip.
He's like, this seems like a good time. Whoopsies.
Okay, actually, give me 2 seconds, and then I'll start intros. Well, a minute or so.
Wow.
That is a-okay. I have
Changing his story.
plenty to goof with here. Check. 1, 2. All right. And then if I hit this button, nothing happens. If I hit it harder, nothing continues to happen. But if I hit this button, that wasn't what I intended to happen.
Pretty though. He became the mountains, the valley, something.
How do I get you over there then? Is the new question.
Boss, like right when I went to start intros, my dinner finished. Not my dinner, but dinner in general. Not to me saying like time to eat, just more like I got to shut that off, and then now I can like focus on this.
Time to chat out, motherfuckers.
Time to chat down.
Let me get close to my mic.
Is it a wet meal?
There's some early.
Aren't they all?
Even when you're being nice and quiet, the sound of silverware hitting a plate is something that your microphone pretty much will always pick up. Like in season 1. Eat with your hands. I can't do that. I'm gonna reheat it later. I'm just glad it finished before I started.
Drink it through a straw.
Yeah, no. Anyway, everybody, and welcome back to Dungeons.
Go to the Golden Corral and bring a freaking sleeping bag.
Okay.
Sorry.
Is the name of the show now.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Golden Corral. Hey, everybody, and welcome
Dungeons
back.
and Drive-Ins and Dice.
And Dungeons and Drive-Ins.
Good
energy. Everybody, welcome back to Dungeons, Drive-Ins, and Dice, A Wider World. My name is M, and I play Haribo Tamagotchi, the changeling artificer of the group, currently a kobold. I think that's important to my introductions, to remind myself and everyone that currently I'm a kobold, because I almost died last episode because I did not remember that I was a kobold, and thanks to Sparkalonius and Lawrence's very quick thinking, I survived. So the question of the day, I came up with it today, and it was the time that you impacted the most people, either positively or negatively. And I think mine is both, like a positive and a negative impact, in that the work I was doing, this belt is a prototype. We're like working in a really good lab for this group, the Delta Dawn, and we're working on a prototype for like protecting officers out in the field while they're planet side or dealing with whatever they're dealing with. And I think that the work that we were doing on that impact was about to impact people very positively, because we were about to release this thing to the public, or the I guess the military probably. And then my sort of infatuation with the like raw power that we were able to achieve with this led to me tinkering with it when I wasn't supposed to be, and then that is what led to me getting here whenever something went terribly wrong. I still don't know what went terribly wrong, but I was tinkering with it when I shouldn't have been, and then I was here, and all I had was the belt. So I imagine that it went bad. So I'm just trying to get home. So it's both positive and negative in my just sort of infatuation with things and how they work. Because while on the team, don't know how this belt works fully. I did little bits and bobs here. I was definitely not like the lead or anything. But anyway, that's Haribo for now.
Hi, my name is Lawrence, and I played the bard Sparkalonius. So Sparkalonius ended a town-wide feud at the age of 9, the first time that he played a show. It was against the Thornbruns and the Goodberries. They were about to start a massive bar fight, but with the help of Barson, they were able to gather the whole town into the bar, destroyed the bar, but everyone really enjoyed the show that Sparkalonius put on.
Thornbruns?
Thornbruns and the Goodberries.
The Thornbruns.
Bad berries out there as well?
I haven't met any yet.
We don't talk about them bad berries.
We're still feuding with them.
Alrighty, my name is Grace Stringer, and I play Marjorie Ridgeback, a necromancer. What am I technically? Actually, wait, give me a second.
Cleric.
I think you're a Death Domain cleric. Something like that?
Death Domain cleric. Thank you. It's embarrassing that I don't know my own thing.
Embarrassing.
Technically a cleric. Also, I just remembered that also a shifter. Forgot about that I can shift into an animal. That's kind of neat. Forgot about that one. And this is a tough question for me. This was a tough question to think of an answer to. Even though you asked us it at 1:30, so I've had plenty of time to think. But I think negatively, because as I was reminded last time, I am in fact evil. In that before I became an urchin, I was raised by my uncle, Carmine, and he was arrested for selling poisons because he sold potions and tinkers and whatnots, and they thought that he was arrested and ex people, but it was Marjorie messing. It was me messing with the ingredients, not really knowing what I was doing, and I ended up making poison and I killed people on accident.
You did a big poison and also got Uncle
when I was
Carmine
a child. And
in trouble.
I
That's
didn't
fucked.
know.
Hey, what happened to Carmine? What
Did he get
Carmine
executed?
was executed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I became an urchin afterwards, so I did get my punishment, like karmically.
the consequences? They
hungry.
were natural.
Carminically?
Oh. So that was that. Negatively, I did a murder.
Do you still feel bad about that as an evil character, or are you?
A number of murders.
Yes, a number of murders. I feel bad that my uncle. I didn't I was so young when I was messing with the stuff that I didn't realize the impact of what I'd done until like when I got older. And so I do feel bad that the fact that my uncle was executed for it because he was my only blood family that I remember. But not in that I made poisons because, it was always in my
The worry is not that you killed people, it's that Uncle Carmine got caught up in this mistake you made.
It's that yeah, poor Carmine.
My name is Michael, and I play the fighter Thaddeus Offcoot. and I am not evil, but mine is also a negative. As a mountain dwarf, I completely disappointed my family with the fact that I wanted to leave the family business of mining in the mountains, and I wanted to go live with the Flatlanders and experience life and learn more about the world. So I completely disappointed my family by setting out on my own adventures, and I have yet to make right with them.
What about the Flatlands drew you? Like, what was like? Why leave the mountains? Why leave that life?
Music.
Better music, that's it. No, it's Thaddeus is awfully chatty for a dwarf, and that didn't really sit well with his dwarven upbringing and his dwarven family, who are very minimalists when it comes to conversation. And he had to go seek out others that would be more conversational and teach him more than just the dwarven ways. And he had to know more about the world. So he
More
wanted
than
to
the
stay. He
dwarven
did
ways.
not
I
want
love
to
it.
disappoint or dishonor his family, but he had to follow his heart.
So for sure, more lyrics.
Oh, please. Yeah, more lyrics.
All right, and I am Gabe Stringer, the dungeon master, the game runner, the voice of anyone who is voiceless, not played by another character.
What did you do that impacted people either positively or negatively?
The most people. What have I done that's impacted the most people positively or negatively? I don't know. I did a brief stint as a voice actor in college, and I recorded a series of like sort of financial like responsibility PSA type things for a financial class for a college I did not attend. And I think those are still in play. I think my voice is still perhaps telling people about, the financial responsibility that I myself don't have. So
we
yeah,
had a good chuckle.
That's pretty good.
the irony exists. It's good.
What did you say? Like, hey, don't buy that. You-
Uh, That's a very interesting
Welcome to my
sort of.
recording series.
No,
Welcome
I can
to
almost
personal finance
assuredly
class.
tell you
Let's
he
play
did
this
not
video.
say, don't
Hey,
buy that.
don't buy that.
Hey, don't do it. That's a very different audio recording.
Hey, don't buy that.
Life motivation.
It
There's
would
an
work
app
for
there
me.
for sure.
Hey, don't
There
buy
is an
that.
app there and it costs $3 and that's all it does.
Anytime we
Hey.
try to use your card, your phone just says, hey.
Hey, don't buy that.
Don't buy
Anytime that you use Apple Pay, it has a notification that it plays. It's like, are you sure? Would your mother approve?
Would your mother approve?
Is this
Would
suspicious activity?
change what I buy?
Is this a scam? Anywho, welcome back, everyone.
Before we
Players,
dive into,
audience, me.
before we
Aw.
dive in, Gabe, do you have like your backpack around? Can you put it behind the microphone? I'm hearing the echo of your room. It's just like very deep and bassy room. Is there any
That warehouse echo.
Yeah, is there anything you can put behind it? Like a shirt?
Unfortunately, I'm wearing it.
You're wearing
Take
You
off
Small
see
animal.
here it is.
Oh,
I'm
it's the-
I'm talking into it.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a
I
shirt
see
underneath
you're
that
wearing
shirt?
the microphone. Okay. Interesting. Okay, then never mind. I will
Yeah,
I was
trying some stuff because I was
I
Are
mean
you
even
running that
closer
through
to
a
the face might be
soundboard?
better. Even closer to the face.
unfortunately no. The
Aw,
Elgato
man.
troubles
can't help
had
you.
me. Yeah, I directed it. I could go get one. They're right, in the other room.
No, please.
You just want me to keep moving it?
No. I
Mm.
think a little
Yeah,
higher
I'm
is
doing
good.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just looking through the camera is a hoot.
I also think, let me check what filters I have on mine. I could probably put some sort of like room filter on it really quick.
Hey.
Uh,
Hey.
That's something to
You
test
should have
for a
used. You
future
should have done a
time.
rafter cam.
That's something to test for a future time.
But for a second, it looked like a security footage, like we were watching you.
Yeah, that the white balance on that camera is all sorts of screwed up, and there's nothing I could do about that.
Okay, let's hit it.
Dig
That's
through the
good.
menus now.
We got it.
Mm-mm.
I'll do a voice test
Yeah, I
later. I
was
don't want to like test
putting it up while I
raw
was
in the middle.
2.
Okay, so when last we adventured together, we had a big fight with a bunch of kobolds outside of their hideout, and we won. It was a close call there for a couple of moments. It seemed like things were getting a little hairy there. We had some almost deaths, some high hits, many a crit. But we made it through. We defeated all of the exterior kobolds. We are aware of the interior kobolds. And then we decided to take a long rest. Right out front of the enemy hideout, just right on their doorstep. Let's long rest.
I
And we said,
apologize. I
that's a good
apologize.
idea.
One more second. It looks like I've dropped like
Watched.
about 20% of the frames so far. So give me just a second, because something is
no.
going wrong. 20% frame loss is unacceptable.
Tornado warning in this area until 7:30 p.m.
Oh.
Seems to be going on.
Well, I don't have a basement, so this
Take
is
the
good enough.
podcast.
Sorry.
Come hell or high water, we'll finish this podcast and let. Even
You're
if
Well,
far
you
away
know,
from windows.
so long as we don't lose the upper 2 floors of this large building that I'm in, I can just walk away from all this and continue to speak into the microphone.
Indy on the go.
Podcast on the move.
Yeah, keep chatting. I'm just gonna like pull it up on YouTube and listen in real quick.
What's everybody drinking? Let's play my favorite game.
The water from my paint cup.
A
Glory.
nice glory can. I know that red
This is-
shape. I'm guessing it's Mountain Dew.
This is a 2024 vintage Diet Baja Blast.
2024 is
Classic.
this year.
Yeah,
Lovely
vintage
vintage, yeah.
is a word.
It's the irony of vintage 2024.
You
I've
want
only
them as early as you can get them.
Yeah,
I've only
that is
read-
true.
I once drank Mountain Dew that had expired 3 years ago, and it made my eyes hurt.
I'm pretty sure that I have at one time drank a Pepsi that was more than 5 years old.
Gabe has an older beverage in his home. Gabe has a Russian beverage from when our mother went
Yeah,
to
but
Russia.
Yeah, it's
yeah, but I
true.
drank that
have,
for an accident.
It's been a little while ago.
Yeah, no, I have a Pepsi in a glass bottle from Russia in the early 90s. It's older than I am, and I have not and will not ever open it.
You won't. There would be
A
never
family
an occasion
heirloom.
to crack it
I
open.
will it to my descendants.
But what
And they
if
can drink
like
it.
the world was ending? Then you would crack it open, be like, "Well, if I'm going, I'm gonna taste."
Oh no, that's not going to be good. No, if the world is ending, I'm going to sell it to some rube who wants the last bottle of ancient Pepsi.
If the world is ending, you think there's gonna have the economic structure to like
You mean
find
barter?
a rube?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
bottle
yeah.
caps.
Someone's
What
got
if
the currency, whatever the currency is. Bottle caps, cigarettes, bottled water, maybe.
paper,
Paper.
toilet
Paper's
paper.
an interesting one. Oh, toilet
TP.
paper.
Papers for rolling.
Creative enough.
Don't roll with toilet paper. That sounds like a terrible idea.
Fast burning.
Okay,
But
I
the
mean,
flavor
it's
tastes
very
like ass.
strange. It looks like even when there's problems that YouTube's got it just fine. So let's just roll. I apologize. Hit us with that last
Aw,
time on
way to go, us.
again. It looks fine. I mean, it sounds fine live, so I can't believe that the recording would be any different. So let's rock.
Gabe has wandered off.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Sorry, I